Man, hey, hi, I'm Michael from Jamaica, the money maker. This video is about a future trend that is just beginning to take off, man. Hey, you see, this future trend has an impact on all areas of our lives. You see, recognizing as early as possible how our future will shape up, will make the difference between profit and loss for investors. Hey, if you're interested in the topic, stay tuned. After the disclaimer, it continues.
It's good to be wise when you're young.
Yeah, man, welcome back. You see, for anyone who invests in stocks, knowing where the economy is headed is very important. Which new social models will form the framework for our future coexistence? The megatrend that determines this change and the economic actors of tomorrow must be identified very early on. This future trend that is just beginning to take off is environmental protection. The topic of environmental protection consists of many smaller areas, sectors such as alternative drive systems for cars, airplanes, and ships. Keyword: electromobility and hydrogen technology are included. The generation of electricity by wind and sun, or vegan nutrition and waste disposal. But also alternative tourism and drinking water resources, to name a few, come under the term of environmental protection. A topic that affects practically all areas of our lives. This mega trend will significantly reshape our future. How so? No, not because Greta Thunberg delighted us with the Fridays for the Future. No, man, but because the decision makers, those who distribute the big money, suddenly put environmental protection on their agenda. You see, for some years now, it has been observed that large funds such as pension funds are increasingly withdrawing their money from companies in the coal and oil industries. A clear sign of where the future is going. The governments of the European Union in particular, but also China and Japan, are pushing this trend into practice with bills and financial incentives for companies. Another example, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, voted against the management of 53 companies in the first half of 2020 alone. Why? In BlackRock's view, these companies invest too little in sustainable ecological change or practice environmentally harmful practices. If you want to check, you can read about the corresponding companies on the BlackRock website. No, you see, as a private shareholder, you can say that you don't care what the big players and the stock market do or want. But when the big players exit a share, the price falls, and it is wise to recognize such tendencies and draw appropriate conclusions, man. You see, to stand against the big bucks would be courageous, but not a sensible decision. And the stock exchange emotions should not play a role at all in financial decisions. The trend is clearly in the direction of the mega trend, environmental protection. Will there still be oil companies? Yes, sure, but the heyday of the oil companies is over. You see, we are witnessing a global ecological change. This ecological change will affect all areas of our lives, man. So we should just be contemporary witnesses. Instead, we should actively help shape this future through smart investments in order to benefit from it. Hey, companies like General Electric, Pepsi, BP, or Ford, everyone knows them. But whether we'll meet these companies in the future is questionable. The big players of tomorrow will be new companies whose first steps we may already be able to see today. We may come across names such as Tesla, Next Era, Beyond Meat, or Ballard Power in the future, but maybe also completely other companies that you don't yet have on your screen. What kind of companies will shape this future? In this context, I would like to refer again to our video series which starts September 2020. Find tenbagger and trade this with options. Once a week, we'll take a look into the crystal ball. Once a week, we'll pick out a potential tenbagger. We'll show how you can optimize buying and trading of these shares with the help of options. Hey, if this video has brought you any intellectual added value, please leave a comment. We are also happy, to answer any criticisms or suggestions. Subscribe to our channel and benefit from our knowledge and experience on the way to your financial independence.